Hey guys, Metal Breakdown here. So like I explained a couple of days ago, weeks ago, now for 2019 when I'll do my album reviews, I'll give a grade at the end, but I'll be really tough with my grade. So at the end of this video, if this album has not a 9 or a 10, it's not because it's not good, it's just because I'm really hard for giving super high notes, so a 7, even a 6 would be a great album. Even a 5 would be a decent album. Anyway, that's not the point. You'll see at the end. I'll explain it more in deep. But yeah, today I'm reviewing The Simulation by Born of Osiris. And I also said that I might do some of my reviews on Facebook from now on when I don't feel like making a full video on YouTube. Almost did that right now because I made so many videos today and I'm tired a bit, but this is a fucking huge album, so it deserves a full video on it. That's why I'm reviewing it today. The Simulation by Born of Osiris. And yeah, in this review, I'll focus mainly on the top 5. But I just have one question before I start with this review. Is it true that they're doing another album that will come out later this year, and that's why this album is shorter than what they usually put out? Because I've read that only in one place, so I'm not sure it's an actual fact. But if you know that, if it's true, just tell me. I would be so happy to have another Born of Osiris coming out this year. And yeah, go like the Facebook page to not miss anything related to my album reviews. Let's do this, guys, for the album review of The Simulation by Born of Osiris. So I was done with this review, but the recording failed, so I'll do it all over again, and I was really satisfied with the outcome, so it sucks so bad, but what can you do? Anyway, the only complaint I could say about this album, like big complaint, is that it's kind of too short, but if what I said in the outro is true and that they have a second album coming out later this year, I cannot complain. I just cannot. So yeah, let's assume that it's true and stop the complaining already. Okay, so now I'll start with top 5. So in the 5th position, I went with Under the Gun. I put Cycle of Tragedy in my top 5 instead of this one at first, but Under the Gun really got stuck in my head, and the chorus will be fucking huge live if they decide to play it, of course. There's also a great use of all the electronic stuff that Born of Osiris are well known for. Usually it's well done as well, but here it's even better, so that's why I'm saying that. I'm not saying that usually they're not doing well with the electronic stuff. That's not my point at all. I also love the part when the keyboard was leading kind of the entire song, you know. There was some kind of keyboard solo. It was not sounding like Dream Theater, but it was still Born of Osiris, but that was pretty cool. At first I like it a bit less because it's far from being one of the heaviest songs on the album, but it's really well done, so that's why it deserves a place in the top 5. In the 4th position, I went with the last song on the album. It's called One Without the Other. As soon as that riff drops, there's no going back. Just no fucking going back. I just love the vibe of this one so much, despite the fact that there's a lot of blast beat and unclean vocals. In most of the part, the guitar makes it sound kind of peaceful, which was really surprising because when I say to you, oh, my song is full of blast beat, you expect it to be fucking heavy, but here it's not the case. Well, not for the entire song, I'll say. Because don't think that this song is a peaceful one, because the other part are straight up madness. They will surely make you lose your mind. You'll go completely crazy, I'm not even exaggerating. Now entering the top 3. In the 3rd position, I went with Disconnectome. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. After a super cool intro, the song kicks in with a super heavy and crazy riff and some of the angriest vocal you'll find on this album, The Simulation. After that, there's a part with blast beat on the drum, of course, and just with the keyboard and the vibe during that part, it sounds so much like some black metal, I would say. It reminded me a lot of what Bleeding Through does. They are a metalcore band, but have some crazy black metal parts in their song, and here it was kind of the case, but it was not a copy of Bleeding True. It was really Born of Osiris trying something new, and I loved it. The same part also comes back another time later in the song, and the break when the singer screams reanimate is also pretty fucking good and leads to another great part in this phenomenal song. I also need to praise the fast pace of the song, which makes it even better. And yeah, I forgot to say this, but the 3 songs in the top 3 are really by far the best in my opinion. Like at least 9 out of 10. They're that great, and I really connected with them that much. Now let's speak about my 2 favorites. In the second position, I went with Silence the Echo, the first taste of some Newborn of Osiris that we got last summer in July, and I was just freaking out over it when it was released, and even now it's still an incredible song. I remember I was not able to do a reaction because back in July I was in Costa Rica with my girlfriend's family. We were having a blast, but every day I would just like be alone for whatever amount of time I wanted and just blast some music, and this one was always in my playlist. What a song! The guitar are just blowing me away, and it's one of the main reasons that I can't wait to see them live this March with fucking Chelsea Grin and Make Them Suffer. The only thing that I'm kind of sad about this show is that I really don't like the venue in which they're playing. I saw a show there last fall. It was after the burial. The show was great, but the venue is really crappy. But I should not complain because a lot of people would probably want to see this tour and they cannot, and I can because they're fucking coming to Montreal. So stop complaining again. I'll move on with my review, okay? So yeah, I know that this song live will blow me away for sure. Just like in my favorite song from this album, which I'll talk about in a few seconds, the lyrics are great, and a lot of questions asked in the song are some of the questions I'm asking myself on a daily basis. So I was able to truly relate to that song. So yeah, really great stuff right here about the meaning of life and everything. And yeah, I'm truly able to connect with that one. Now, my favorite song on the Simulation by Born of Osiris. I went with Analogs in a Cell. I know that they released it like 2 days prior to the album, like 2 days ago. But they should have released this song as the second single instead of The Accursed. Which is a good song, but not on the level of Analogs in a Cell or Silence the Echo. It's just not the same, you know? This song is just all over the place, and it's not in a bad way. It's in a really great way that I'm saying that. The guitar in this one and in Echo is my favorite of the album for sure. The gent is so real in these two. Also, my favorite lyrics of the album are in this one. This is the thing that makes me love this one a bit more than Silence the Echo. Even though I was really loving the lyrics in Silence the Echo, like I explained a few seconds ago. But yeah, here it's even better. Really in link with the album title, and it describes a struggle we might have to face really soon. Humans will become machines more than actual human, you know? Because with everything that's happening, with Moore's Law and everything, if you don't know about the scientific things related to that, you'll probably be like, what the fuck is he talking about? But if you know, you'll be like, oh, that's so true, because everything is moving so fast in terms of the technology. Soon we'll be more machine than human, and it's not something like that will happen in 200 years from now, which would be like sci-fi type of stuff. No, it's happening like right now. It's already starting. Your fucking cell phone is already an extension of yourself. Maybe you don't realize it, but it's so true. And in like, I don't know, 20 years from now, you might have a chip in your brain instead of a cell phone, and you'll be able to do some Google research just while using your brain. So basically, you'll have access to everything that mankind knows, which will change the world completely. And Yeah, there will be robots and everything. You might think it's crazy, but it's actually coming, and even a guy like Elon Musk is scared about that because it will change everything, and we don't know what the future will be like. Anyway, that's an album review. It's not a fucking scientific channel. Maybe I should do that. Who knows? No, I love this channel too much to do that. Anyway, so yeah, I would give this album a solid 7 out of 10, which is a good grade. You might think it's not, but it truly is. Same grade I give to the new Soilwork album. So, like I said, I'm really tough with my grades, but 7 is super good. So, well done, Born of Osiris. Hopefully, there's another album coming by them later this year. If they have another album, I'll do reactions. I'll do another album review for this one for sure. So yeah, that's pretty all I had to say. I'll update the album ranking on my Facebook, so if you want to stay tuned with anything related to that, just like the Facebook page. The link is in the description, but most importantly, subscribe to this channel. And thank you so much for watching this video, guys. It means the world to me, and I'm not just saying that while bullshitting. I'm truly thinking it, and I'm so grateful for everyone that's taking their time to watch my video, because there's so many things in the world, and the fact that people are watching this channel means the world to me. So thank you, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all probably tomorrow. It will depend on my plan for fucking Friday night after the first week of school, but we'll see. I'll probably be there.